Dad bought that grocery store over there.
Okay.
And 52 to about 60, I would say.
Okay. So this would have been right at the beginning of Stateline Speedway.
Yeah, that's why, you know, I helped pull the logs out of the woods with the old farm tractor, you know. The other guys were cutting the trees down, and that was at the beginning.
Did you go into the pits a lot?
Oh, I was in there, yeah. Oh, yeah. I carried the fire extinguishers in the trunk of my car.
Is there?
For Leonard. Yeah, so I was every Saturday night.
Right.
And when I first got interested in racing, I used to go up to the Skyline during the day.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be working for my dad. I'd sneak up there in the afternoon. He had a little coupe, modified, I guess you want to call it. He put a battery in it, and let me go out there making me about 100 laps, dusty, dirty. I go back to the grocery store to help my dad, and I'd be filthy. Just the old man would say to me, he said, you know, where you been? He couldn't lie to him. I mean, you're just absolutely covered in dirt.
Right. Your early heroes?
Dean Layfield.
Dean Layfield?
Oh yeah, he was a character, and he was a showman.
Right.
Yeah, he just, I don't know, he was just one. He was, and then the name's catchy too, you know.
Yeah.
For some reason, it was catchy to me. But he was my early hero.
And of course, the number 9/16.
9/16, and I could at the time couldn't stand Emery Man, but we wanted to be best friends, you know.
Right.
And one of the greatest guys I ever knew. You know, once you get into things, and later on down the line, so.
Now, why did you just dislike Emery? Because
Chevrolet.
Oh,
yeah, I like the Merc. I like the Ford products. Oh yeah.
So it got to be brand name. You said, gee, I'd like to get out there and race myself. What was sort of that tipping point?
In the early 60s there, 61.
Right.
You know, and I just, it was time to do something. And that's when I got hooked up with the Phil Cronin deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got hooked up with that deal. Bought his car from him. He came up from Houston. He went to Cleveland and got it out of Hawk.
Right.
And then he brought it to Jamestown. And him and I went to Daytona to races.
Number 15, always your number?
No, I got that from where I lived on Price Street in Jamestown.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Same, you know, I got that. Joe Sauner did that. Right. I asked him long years ago, where'd you get that number 18? And we lived on 18th Street.
You're off and running for the first time. What was your reaction?
I didn't have no idea where I was headed. I just hoping I didn't get run over too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, guys get mad at you and you're in their way. And so you're down in the corner and hope it turns.
Always look at a program and you see Phil Cronin, Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
What was the real story there?
Well, he was racing Markham in them days, which is Arca today. And he was based in Cleveland.
Right.
And we were, I think, down in Pittsburgh at Heidelberg, and pitted next to him.
Right. And
Kenny Johnson was running them days, and got talking to him. You know how it goes. And where do you race? And blah 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 blah. So I guess somehow he had a Saturday night. Markham wasn't running, or they got rained out. And he came to Stateline. He won about third.
Really?
First time he was at the track.
63.
Yeah, that was the old Cronin car there. It was the old Phil Cronin car.
Right.
Yeah. Sheet metal up a little bit, but it had a few fenders knocked off of it.
Nothing you had to do about it, did you?
Oh yeah. That was like you say, when you start up front, you get run over. Eddie Kisko drove my car, that Ford. You got pictures there.
Right.
In 1963, August of '63, the year my son was born, and I wasn't allowed to come to the racetrack unless I could tell him it was a boy or a girl. Well, he wasn't born till after midnight. And Kisko drove my car, and he led. I think he led right up to about 3 or 4 laps from the end of the feature, and the gas leakage fell off. And he coasted the infield, and that was the end of that night.
This is 65.
Oh yeah, I was back. That's the same car with some fenders hung on it. The Ford always was the same car I bought originally. Art Anderson, flagman. Hadn't seen him in years. I guess he's dead.
This is 67. American Service was one of your sponsors.
Yeah, that car there belonged to Marks, Forrest Marks.
This is 68 with Jerry Haas.
Yeah, it was a Jerry.
This is 1970. It looks like this may be the beginning of the Jim Raid era.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was. There's Marv Thorpe's brother there, Don Thorpe, and his son in the back there. Oh yeah, that was it. Community Chrysler Plymouth.
And this is 71.
Yeah, that's the next year with Raid. It was hard to win there. You had pretty good competition there. You know, with Squirt and Bobby, Jim Scott.
Right.
Made some pretty good competition there. And there were other guys that would run just good enough to that you couldn't get by them. You know, you chase them all night long. Wind up 8th, 9th, 10th. You should have passed them on the first, second lap, but just didn't happen.
Right.
Wouldn't have. There was a lot of good cars on that dirt track up there. It was a good track.
When I say Squirt Johns, what's that really mean to a Paul Hellman?
Oh, you feared him because you knew he was good. You knew he'd get around you. Yep. And so you just had to, when you beat him is when you really felt good about things. Yeah. When you beat him. You know, I did there with the Community Chrysler car.
Right.
Yeah, I beat him quite a few times. And,
right.
and I run him down a 100-lapper one time. No, the biggest one was down in Smithton, Pennsylvania, down below Pittsburgh.
Right.
Yeah, I won the 200-lapper down there.
Oh my gosh.
In 72 or 3 it was.
Rumor has it he had a pretty quick trigger.
Rumor's right.
I'm seeing nods from the peanut gallery over here.
Yeah, rumor's right. But then you know what? The next day he'd come up and hug you like you were brothers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it was all over. But
did you have a nickname?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
You tell him, Skip. It was Skins.
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 Okay.
I come from Sugar Grove. Marv Thorpe.
Okay.
Yeah. That come from over there in Sugar Grove.
Skins?
Yeah. Yeah. Some guy was named Skins over there. And I pulled a stupid mistake one time. And so right away he said, "Hey, here's Skins." Oh, yeah.
If you were leading and you're on the final lap and you're leading in the feature and there was one guy you did not want to have behind you because he might just push you around, move you around, or just didn't want to have, who would that be?
You know who that would be. Old Dill. Old Tom Dill. Good guy, but I'll tell you what. No doubt about it. But like I say, he's a great guy otherwise, you know.
Yeah. When
the races are all over and the beer got cracked out, and there he was.
Jughead Pierce.
Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, Jughead. Everybody's got to like Jughead. Everybody. He's a character.
How so?
Just Jughead. I mean, what do you know? Take the name for example. You know, he's just a character.
Yeah.
You know, and he did a lot of crazy things. Can't really talk about him on tape. Jack Woodring was driving bus for Greyhound in Jamestown.
Right.
He had taken a bunch of ladies out to do a meeting in Cleveland. They were in the WCTU, the Women's Christian. Well, the next week he had to go pick them up. So he went and got the bus on downtown. Just about got to Cleveland, he looked in the rearview mirror, his Jug in the back seat, just waking up and stretching. All blurry-eyed. Woodring told me himself, he said, "My God," he said, "I didn't know if I had my job anymore or not." He said, "I see." He got them to calm down. Them ladies he amused them ladies coming back.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Oh, he amused them. Yeah, he was nice. His language was all right. But things like that Jug would do. But the guy that impressed me, I guess I could say the guy that impressed me, when the Stateline had a 100-lap invitational. And this Tommy Wimer come up out of Youngstown, Ohio. And I knew him pretty well. And he was one of them. He'd drive down that straight like a rocket ship, shut her right down that corner, right around the bottom, and come out the other side. And he just run away from everybody. Everybody else is flaunting around up there and spinning the tires and throwing dust. He just ran away from them.
Right.
You know.
What were the economics of it all, Paul? Did you guys, did you make it when the day was done? Did it break even? Did you?
Barely.
So you raced really from a period of time like about 63
Yeah.
through early 70s?
Yeah, I left here in 75. I went south, and I raced down there for 3 more years.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming up.
Great.